Hey, my name's Tyler. I just have a little passage that I wanted to read before I gave my testimony. It's driven by a perfectionist thinking, we believe we can avoid the haunting shadow of shame and the fear of unworthiness if we can perform perfectly. In our futile quest for perfection, we either give our struggles more power than they deserve and allow them to become our identity, or we give up hope, settle for the status quo, or pretend like we have it all together. Our push for perfection finds its fuel in our desire to avoid confronting the reality that we need something, or in the case of Christ, someone. Where there's perfection, there's no need for grace, forgiveness, love, faith, or trust. The ugliness of perfectionism causes us to miss and experience the beauty of the gospel. We're so concerned with what we're doing that we lose sight of what God has done. We are enough because Christ is enough. So as I said, my name's Tyler. I was raised in the church from a young age, and I held on to that strength and my faith in what Christ provided to me. But as I grew older, I also kind of grew apart from that faith as what I thought to become more independent. I also grew apart from Jesus and questioned my faith as I gained more freedom and became what I thought to be more independent. So after traveling and living abroad, I questioned whether Jesus truly was the only way to eternal life, and went through a period where I ran from my faith. After many trials and attempts to fill the emptiness I felt in my soul, my wife pushed me to return to the church and to Christ. She steered me back onto the right path, but I still had that void in my soul that I had tried to fill with earthly things. And I believed that if I overcorrected, I could make up for all those wrongdoings and fill that void. So once realizing that I alone simply could not do it, I resurrendered my life to Jesus and filled that Jesus-sized hole in my soul. Upon coming to Monterey church, and in the short time we've spent here within the church, I felt more welcomed and accepted as an imperfect follower of Jesus than I have anywhere else. And by no coincidence, that first day that I came into the church, on the screen was baptism. And since I had never been publicly baptized before, I knew it was time. So, as my daughter always starts and ends every prayer, she says, God's way is perfect. So thank you for pointing me, Alex, back in the right direction. Lord, thank you for everyone here, for my wife. And now, no matter what that direction is, as long as it's in Jesus' presence, I'm all in.